Number 19 says to find the perimeter and area of a square with vertices listed. Show all work. You must use the distance formula and leave all answers in simplified radical form. Please don't forget to include units and units squared in your answer. Draw the polygon here. So it tells me to draw the polygon. All of these numbers are positive. So everything will be taking place in the first quadrant. If there was a negative x, it would be either here or here. If there was a negative y, it would be either here or here. But everything's positive, so everything's going to take place right here. The highest my x goes to is 8, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the highest my y goes up to is 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going to be a rough sketch. D is at 2, 4. I go over 2 and up 4. Right here brings me to D. E is 5, 7. So over 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 7. Right here will be E. A will be at 8, 4, which is like there-ish. And R is at 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. If I connect everything, it's pretty squarish, but not perfect. But that's okay. Rough sketch. So something that we need to remember about squares is all the sides will be the same. So really, I just need to use the distance formula one time, and I know that that will be the same for all of them. DE is the one I will solve for using the distance formula. The distance formula is given to you on the exam on the blue formula sheet, so you just need to know how to use it. The midpoint formula is not given to you, so you need to make sure you know that one. This is the distance formula right here. I'm going to say D is x1, y1, and E is x2, y2. So I'm going to say x2, which is 5, minus x1, which is 2, squared, plus y2, which is 7, minus y1, which is 4, squared. This now becomes 5 minus 2, which is 3, squared, plus 7 minus 4, which is also 3, squared. The squared follows down. 3 squared is 9. 3 squared is also 9, so this becomes the square root of 18. 18 is 9 times 2. We can't reduce 2 anymore because 2 is prime. It's 1 times 2 gives me 2. But 9 is 3 times 3. Now I'll circle my pair. My pair comes out, so I've got a 3 on the outside now, and everything that's left stays under the radical. So the distance of DE is 3 root 2. But again, this is a square. So that means that all of the side lengths are going to be 3 root 2. Then it tells me to find the perimeter. The perimeter is the distance around. If I know that this is 3 root 2, and this is 3 root 2, this is 3 root 2, and this is 3 root 2, all I need to do is add them all together. So if I have 3 root 2's, I've got 4 of them, right? I could multiply this by 4, which will be 12 root 2. Or I could say 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2 plus 3 root 2. If I count up the number of root 2's that I have, I've got 3 here, plus 3 more of them is going to give me 6 of them, plus 3 more, that's going to give me 9 root 2's so far, plus 3 more, I will have a total of 12 root 2's. So my perimeter will be 12 root 2 units. Perimeter is a distance, so it'll be the units. Now we're trying to find area. The area for a square is going to be the base times the height. The base and the height will always be perpendicular, but a square, all the sides are perpendicular. So really you just need to multiply any two sides together. So I can say 3 root 2 times 3 root 2. I can multiply what's under the radical together, which will be root 4. And I can multiply what's outside the radical together, which will be 9. We know the square root of 4 is 2, so this is the same as saying 9 times 2, or 18. So we get 18 units squared.